Welcome, race fans. Today is day 4 of our greatest Indy 500s of all time. This leads us to number 7 on our list, the 1992 Indy 500, best known for the closest finish in history. This is the first race on this list that I will truly say was a banger of a race from start to finish, why it lands above all the others. So let's get into it. We had issues right from the start of this race. It was very, very cold. I believe the coldest start in Indy 500 history. This caused issues throughout the race and was evident before the green flag even came out. As the cars were warming up on the backstretch of the second pace lap, pole sitter for the race, Roberto Guerrero, spins while warming his tires, crashes. He's out of the race. This promotes Eddie Cheever to the pole position, Michael Andretti in second. As the green flag waves, Michael and Mario Andretti split Eddie Cheever into the first turn. Michael takes the lead, Mario in second. Michael would take off and dominate this race. As the race continued to go on, more crashes would happen. Tom Sneva, shortly after the start, suffers a major crash. We go to caution again. As the race continues, Michael Andretti starts to truly stretch out the field. He dominated this race, almost start to finish. As the race continues on, more and more crashes happen, including Mario Andretti and Jeff Andretti, leaving Michael and John as the only two Andrettis left in this race that started for Andrettis. This race is also known for having been the first race to start 4 members of a family. All Andrettis, Mario, Michael, Jeff, and John all started this Indy 500. Scott Goodyear would start this race in dead last after being bumped from the field and replacing his teammate to start the race in 33rd. As the race continues on, Michael Andretti continues to dominate this race. As a matter of fact, as we get closer to the end, there are only 4 cars on the lead lap, and Michael Andretti has stretched a 30-second lead on the field. The race is fantastic throughout the field. However, Michael is dominating. He is far and away above the rest of the field. However, the battle from second through the field is a strong one. As we get to 11 laps to go, Michael Andretti's engine seizes and lets go. So with 11 laps to go, Michael Andretti, who has dominated this race start to finish at this point, is out of the race. This promotes Al Unser Jr. to first place and sets up probably one of the best battles in Indy 500 history between Al Unser Jr. and Scott Goodyear. The green flag comes out with 8 laps to go, and as they hit 7 laps to go, Goodyear has closed in and caught Al Unser Jr., and this is the way they would stay until the finish. Goodyear tries lap after lap to get past Little Al. Cannot make it happen. With about 3 laps to go, he catches him again after a issue where he had tried to pass and had to back out. He has caught him again with about 3 laps to go, and they run nose to tail coming to the white flag lap. As they get through turn 3, Scott Goodyear is all over Little Al on his gearbox. They come out of 4 and they are still nose to tail. Goodyear pops out to make a move, gets a nice draft, but it is unfortunately just a little too late, and Al Unser Jr. wins the 1992 Indianapolis 500. This is going to go down as one of the greatest races of all time, start to finish, not only for the finish itself, but for the wildness that happened in the beginning with so many good drivers crashing out, a true changing of the guard, with it being the last race ever ran for some very notable drivers like A.J. Foyt and Rick Mears, and the changing of the guard as we have a new winner and a driver who would dominate the sport for years to come, being Little Al. This race is definitely deserving of the title of one of the greatest ever. It is a great race start to finish, and that's why it ends up on this list as the number 7 Indy 500 of all time. I will see you in the next video.